The VolQuest 2-Minute Drill is brought to you by Craven Wings.
Alongside Brent Hubbs, I'm Austin Price. Craven Wings 2-Minute Drill. Tennessee victorious on homecoming 65-24. Ball State, Akron, now UT Martin. Tennessee doing what they need to do against opponents like those three, winning easily.
Yeah, I mean, look, no hangover. I mean, everybody wondered how much this energy and juice this team would have. They had it. Offensively, they came out of the gates flying as they typically do. Tennessee got off to a great start. They run off 31 unanswered at one point in the second half, or in the first half. You know, ended the game early. Josh Heupel did a smart thing. He got all the starters out of the game in the second quarter. They didn't come back at all in the second half. They did what they needed to do. Now they can turn their full attention to the remaining conference games, starting with a big one with Kentucky next Saturday night.
Yeah, it will be a big one. Ramel Keyton continues to impress me, just how he stepped up, the plays he's making. Tough catch on what was a great throw into a tight window there on the first touchdown catch for Hendon Hooker, a record-setting throw as he passes Heath Shuler for most consecutive games for the touchdown pass. But, you know, Ramel Keyton, he just continues to progress.
Well, he does, and again, I think it's his attention to detail, the little things, the trust Hendon Hooker's developed in him. He's caught the ball very well when the ball's been thrown his way. He has stepped up when the opportunity presented itself with Cedric Tillman's injury. Now, Tillman appears to be close to being back, but I think there's enough confidence there you can rotate him in. I think Tennessee needs to get Brew McCoy going a little bit more.
I agree.
I'm not sure what's going on there. He did not look like he was
engaged.
The ball didn't come his way.
No,
I'm not sure what's going on.
That left side of the field,
yeah.
At times this year, Hubbs, they just fall in love going to the right.
Yeah, and why not? I mean, the right was wide open again to Jalen Hyde, who had another big day. I mean, you can't sit here. I mean, if you're going to do that, we're going to nitpick everything.
Sure we are,
but,
yeah.
But it's one of those deals where Tennessee took care of business. The offensive line was not as sharp today as they've been the last 3 weeks. But you know what? They would probably do a day where they didn't play their best. Get it over with today, get yourself reset, get ready to play against Kentucky on Saturday night.
William Wright steps in, makes a great story, great interception. Brandon Turnage took a head to the padding down here, and Hype kind of indicated, they just kind of held him out. Probably, could be back, but just to be safe.
Yeah, I think they did that with a lot of guys today, right? I mean, I think Kamal Hadden could have gone. I think there's some other guys that could have played.
Well,
I think Kamal
Hadden looked like Tony Harris there after the William Wright interception, hopping around. Eric Kane doesn't know who Tony Harris is, but I mean, like he clearly could have went today, but to get to that 100% or close to 100%, right, he needs another week.
Right, but Tennessee needs to get
hamstrings flare up.
Yep, they need to get some guys healthy. We'll see where Christian Charles is. We'll see if Jalen McCullough can get that situation resolved. The good news is they played a lot of guys in the back end today, which those guys need all the reps that they can get. I thought at times Wesley Walker showed up a little bit. Turntine did okay with some things. I think Slaughter's getting a little better back there. So, they were okay back there. The pass rush was tough to get home because the ball got out of the hands so fast today by the quarterback. So, overall, again, the big takeaway, nobody's hurt.
Yeah, that's a big one.
That's a huge takeaway. Nobody got a targeted call in the second half to not play early in the game because that call was overturned, right? So this was a win-win for Tennessee today. They got starters off the field. They got a lot of young guys, a lot of plays. They took care of business early on. Now all your sights are set back on the SEC and everything that is in front of this football team.
Yep, Tennessee now 7-0. 5 games remain, all in league play, starting with Kentucky next week. A night game here at Neyland. Dark mode, likely headed for that one. Probably a blackout is what I would call at this point in time. He is Brent Hubbs. I'm Austin Price. Don't forget Craven Wings, the 3 locations, Seymour, Choteau, and Marable.
When you're craving wings, it's got to be Craven Wings. Online at cravenwings.com.